Got it.
Okay, so we're going to access every element using a query selector by the class. Now, it's important that these elements have, each one has a different class name or an ID because it's going to access the first one. So for instance, we're going to access first the product photo element and assign the photograph. Now the photograph is from p dot photo. Okay, so we're going to modify the source. So we're going to go here before we clone it. Hold on, other people are trying to get in. I think that's it. Okay, so from the template, we're going to use query selector. And since we're accessing the element with the ID product photo, since it's an ID, it's like in CSS, we need to put the hashtag. If it's a class, we're going to put the a dot. Okay, so in this case is product photo. I think that's the name. Product photo. This one, the IMG product photo. And we're going to modify the source. And the source is going to be p dot photo. And now we have the photos. And just like I told you, it doesn't matter if the photograph is big or small. It cannot exceed the size of the vision. This one's too tall, so that's why it's not wide enough. So in this case, if you're actually controlling the photograph, fine, you can crop them and change the background color so it doesn't look this ugly. But if it's a site where people upload their photos, you cannot control that. So the only thing that you can control is that they never exceed the size of the content. Okay? Did it work? Okay, so now we're going to modify the brand and model. So we're going to say, in this case, is by class, the class product model. So template dot query selector, and it's a class, so it's a period product model. And in this case, instead of inner HTML, we're gonna access more the text content. So this one's a little bit better. It's gonna be p dot brand dot name plus p dot model. Plus. So that should change it. Got it?
Yes, Professor.
Got it.
Okay, can you modify the price?
Yes, we can.
You think you can do that?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, let's try it. Let me know when you're done.
I get it.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yes, got it.
So the price would be something like, since again, it's a class dot. And it's going to be, we're going to put a dollar sign first. And then P dot price. Okay. Now the stars are a little bit trickier because we have to access each one individually to see if we need to change the content of it. So first we need to give them like an ID. We can also do it with a loop, but we're going to do it this way. Meaning we could do it with a loop after the fact. We could just normally, like we did before, create the 5 stars, which probably would be a little bit better. But I want you to do it this way. Okay, got it?
Got it.
Got it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a loop that's gonna go from, let's call it R, from 1 to the rating, P dot rating. So a normal loop. Okay. And then we're gonna say template dot query selector. This case again is an ID, so it's gonna be this. It's gonna be star. Plus the R, so star 1, star 2, star 3, star 4. Now, if the rating goes up all the way up to 3, it's only gonna access star 1, 2, and 3. It's not gonna access a star 4 and 5. If it goes up to 4, well, it's gonna access star 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's not gonna access star 5. So it's only gonna access the stars that are less or equal than the rating. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna change the class to gold. So we did say gold, right? Yeah, gold. So we're going to change it to gold, but only the stars inside that are for that rating. What happened? Oh, sorry. I forgot how to do a loop. Okay, so that's not right. This one has 4, 3. This one has 3. So it should be 3, 5, 4, 3. Let me see what's going on here. Maybe somebody's in the chat here. Okay. If you gotta go, you gotta go. This should work, but let me try something here. I don't know why I had to do that. Anyway, there they are, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3. So it's not as pretty. let me check something here. Let's do this. Let's erase this. Let's see if this works. Not sure it's gonna work because it's gonna add and add and add. So we're gonna have to erase some of them. Well, let me just check. No, because it's so did I add the icon, the gray to the gold? So it stays at gold. So it's a little bit messier to do it that way. So let's go back to where it was. It does add it, but so let's leave it at this. Not the prettiest, but it works. Okay, everybody finished?
I am checking some errors I have that I have.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Not yet. I am checking some errors.
Okay.
I got it.
How about the rest?
Got it.
Got it.
Okay, any questions?
Not really.
It's easier, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so the reason I show you this display is kind of like an evolution of templates. The DOM came way before templates, so I wanted to show you that. So hopefully now you know how to create an element and add it to the document, and now you know how to do templates. Now in Angular, when we get into Angular, which is a front end framework, you're basically going to put a for, kind of like a for each here and then it here. And this is going to cycle through every element of the list. Okay, probably we'll get to that later on. Okay, so that's how it's evolved. So in Angular, it's going to be a little bit simpler. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, we're going to leave it here and continue next week, next Tuesday.
Okay,
Okay,
Professor.
Professor.
Okay, Professor.
See you next class.
Okay, see you.